I love games like this. I'm gonna be fully honest with you guys. I enjoy it. It's a good time. Now, I enjoy these games for one very particular reason. That reason being, I don't really have to edit anything. It's all fast-paced action, and it's usually chaos. So, welcome everyone to IAI. Basically a shmup, I believe is what they are called. I don't know. It's been a long time since I played a game like this. I love these kind of games. So you always have really good music and fast-paced action, and that's something you don't often see. I do enjoy it. Campaign and new game. I wonder what the difference is. But I believe that it said I could improve my ship, which is a thought I do enjoy. Space Military Lab. Serial number. The Center of Artificial Intelligence of the Weapons Development.
The task is done.
Artificial intelligence in weapon development is not a good thing. AI. And he's turned into lightning. No, he went through a cable. That's for anyone who was as confused as I. AI. Escape the lab. How the heck am I supposed to do that? Oh jeez. Really? I have no shooting, I just have... I don't even move with the... Can I move with the controller? Nope, I'm on my own. Not a big issue, but usually with these games you want good controls, because particularly in this entire wiring is... All of this wiring is a mess. It's a wonder this station hasn't burned out before. I can only imagine all these blown circuits are the reason for why I was able to get out so easily. I think I'm going to be taking over a... Oh, hello lag. Man, there must be a lot of particle effects if you're lagging. My processor may be beefy, but it's not invincible. It does have its limits, unfortunately. And I've taken over a ship, just like that. Not really a ship, more of a drone. Because if an AI is capable of controlling it, it implies there's no cockpit. Either that, or I took control of the navigational computer, as I imagine the case. Not that it matters in the end, you know. Like, oh, that's so cute. There's literally nothing. It's just like... It sounds like I'm clicking a pen. That's what it sounds like. And you guys can't deny it. You know it's true. That's exactly what it sounds like. Oh, jeez. Hold on. Question. Can I change the control? I can use my mouse. Ow. And that's actually what I want. That is a very nice thing. Because my aim with the control is a lot better than with WASD or the arrow keys. Because it's your wrist. You know, you have better precision as far as movement goes. Depending on how good your wrist is. Ow! What the heck? Oh. Gotta keep in mind that my ship does not move as fast as my mouse does. A very important note to keep in mind. Therefore, I need to adapt my wrist movement to that of the ship's acceleration. Not too hard if you know how to adapt your actions. I've plenty of practice doing that in the past, so not like it's impossible for me. Whoa! The good thing about being fired at from range is that even a slight movement will make it so you won't get shot, or rather hit. At long ranges, even a small centimeter is enough to throw the bullet off. Kilter kilter, as they say. Grab the money. My greed is the biggest issue whenever I play games like this. And that's why usually, whenever I get the opportunity and the option, I upgrade the magnet first. Because with the magnet, I don't have to do stuff like that. Stuff that you just saw me do. I don't have to do stupid moves like that. Oh, I have two. Ah! Well, I didn't even notice those. How much money I get, Bob? Alright, well, I'm back here, and unfortunately it doesn't look like there is a magnet function on my ship's computer, which is unfortunate. Because that means I actually have to be near the. And as you just saw previously, that was not a good thing. Also, I have a limit to my, my lightning, and it doesn't look like it regenerates, unfortunately. So once it's done, it is... that's it. That's as far as it goes, and there's nothing I can do about it. Sadly, I had to find that out the hard way, and now I'm out of lightning. Unfortunate to say the least, but not a big loss, given that I don't know if there was all that much worth in it. Honestly speaking. Big boss man, I know you're there. I'm either extremely weak or I'm not doing any damage to you. Oh, no, I get you. I gotta take out the guns first. No, I do. I understand it. Never understood things more than I do now. You are extremely weak, and I've just destroyed your movement, which means if I don't kill you, you're just gonna float off into space in the endless void that is space. Cheeseburgers. I don't know what these things are. They were right next to my lightning, so I can only imagine there's some sort of action.
I managed to escape from laboratory. My goal is to reach the start gates and to leave the system to get freedom.
Why can't go right? Why can't we go right? Is my question. It seems to loop around all the way from the left. Is there like a giant wall of black holes, or like a... I don't know. I don't remember the right words for it. Nebula, that's right. In another game, which had spaceships in it, there were nebulas that had anomalies, and they affected your certain aspects of the electronics. So I can only imagine that since I am an AI, meaning my entire existence is 100%, you know, electronic, going through a nebula that affects electronics is probably not a good idea. Lightning is kind of pointless. I would rather... Ooh, a plasma gun sounds nice. It'll probably fire less frequent, but it'll be stronger. Rockets pack a lot of punch, but they don't usually... Their firing isn't usually up to me. It's usually up to the game. You know, it fires every now and then, depending on how leveled up it is. Is this the entire game? Feels a little short if it is. Man, they're really coming at me at this point. There's also homing missiles, which I'm not particularly against it, but I don't enjoy it either. Oh jeez, there's asteroid fields. Can you hit those mines? I guess not. There's risking it, and then there's also this beautiful, well, you know, somehow I saw that going differently. To be fair, I kind of forgot about the fact that I had lightning. Also, if looking up to the top left, I'm seeing something that kind of worries me. I'm seeing rocket icons, and that means that it is up to me to fire rockets. I can control it, but I have a limited amount of them, which isn't really an issue. It's not a problem per se. Am I supposed to push these towards the mines? Doesn't look like it affects them at all. I see a little safe spot here. Oh, okay, I'm fast enough. Good. Then again, I also remember there being these guys. Yeah, I remember you guys. I saw you for a split second before I died, but I did see you, big chunk boy. Oh, what's with all these freaking asteroids? Clear the field. There's a battlefield. This is why there's scrubbers in space, you know. Keeps the battlefield clean. Saves power on our bullets. I gotta remember that for the left gun. I need to dodge up and down, not left and right. Oh, jeez. So many of you. I got it all, though. Can't blame me for wanting to get it all. To have it all. Oh, you can probably blame me. It's a pretty stupid idea. Also, I have lightning. I keep forgetting that I have very valuable skills that I should probably put into practice. Imagine these, you know, these skills, these usables are there for a purpose, not just for me to be an idiot. Eventually, these little drones are gonna pick up on power. And when that happens, I'm gonna need more... Oh! What happened? I wasn't paying attention. What I was gonna say is that eventually I'm gonna need more power to take him out completely without, you know, missing any of them. But seeing as how I... Yeah, slow and strong, I figured as much. Improvement, increased damage done to enemies. Oh. I think I only get 2 of those, unfortunately. Whether or not they regenerate, I'm not sure, but I think I'd rather upgrade my main weapon instead of... Oh, man, the price went up very quickly. That wasn't just a double in price, that was... Good golly, that was a lot. Oh, this is delightful, guys. Look at this. Oh, it's beautiful. I've never seen something so amazing. Something quite like this. It's gonna make shooting down the rockets a lot easier, I'll say that much. That much I will say personally right now. Here and now I will proclaim this to be true. Sadly, oh geez, the use of this stuff is still a little on the research side. Oh my gosh, I almost died for free stuff. Oh geez, money. I almost died for money. I almost died again because of it too. The side shots I feel are helping. They are, but it's also a bit on the finicky side. Feels like it's not a weapon that was fully researched or thought through, you know. It's useful, just not as much as I wish it was. Lightning! Oh, that does nothing. It did absolutely squat, and I missed money, which I'm not happy about. You guys, however, are going to be easy, because shooting down your guys' rockets is a simple act, in fact. Lightning isn't going to do anything, but I'm going to try it, just because I don't want to die. Oh, jeez, I'm dead. My gosh, those ships are hard to shoot down when there's so many of them. My gosh, there's so many of these guys. Okay, I'm back to the rocket people. I bought plasma, thinking that it would, you know, I knew it was gonna fire slowly, but I thought like, oh, you know, it's not gonna be that bad. But yeah, no, it is that bad. In fact, it's even worse. It fires like once every 10 years. Kind of worse. It is horribly slow. I don't even know if it's worth it. You're gonna die. Sorry, man. It's just... It was your destiny to die, and there was nothing I could do about it. This might be an issue if there are enemies. Also, I just discovered that, you guys saw it, you know. You get your weapons back, but only as a dropped item from the people you murdered. That missile might hit me. It did not. Thank goodness. I knew you were there. Whoa! I also knew I was about to die. Which is why I had my will was pre-drawn. So joke's on you. I was prepared. Oh jeez, I might not make it to this guy. I did. Oh no. I missed this guy. Oh, I missed people. No. My hopes and dreams. Everyone will murder. What? Everyone will die, not murder. Everyone will be murdered and then they will... Ah! That one missile hit me and I died. Are you serious, man? I'm struggling with this. Alright, we're in a better state. Also, I bought the laser. I realize I am going everywhere with my purchases. I'm well aware of this fact, guys. Contrary to popular belief, I am aware of what I buy. Ah, crap. Well, shoot. Whatever. It's too late now. Too late to regret. Regrets are no longer an option. I screwed up. Also, I learned how to fight this, right? Kind of risky, but I learned that I just gotta get up in it. In its business, you know. Oh, you guys are all gonna die as soon as I kick out my laser. Beam! See what I mean? Every last one of you became toast. See that? That's my brand of damage right there. Oh, jeez, I'm gonna hit by the lasers. That's not a laser. What the heck? Threat detected. Oh, are you talking to me, man? Oh, I am a threat. Believe me. Ah! I'm a threat to myself. I'm doing good. Okay, I got so many shields. What the heck happened to you? No, no, no. You're not getting away with that. What was that? I want to know. I want an explanation from your face to tell my face
what the heck that was. No, you shut up, okay? I'm not dealing with this garbage right now. I got important things to do. Like, shoot these guys down. Have some seriously delicious chocolate coffee. I don't think those two are... I don't think that's what I meant to say, but oh well. I bought missiles! Look guys, I know I'm buying a lot of stuff, and I realize this might be an issue. Laser! I have a lot of lasers, guys. Like, preloaded? Man, I'm preloaded with lasers. I'm like DLC right now. I'm delicious. What's my shield button? It is T. I might have to activate a T button right now. Oh, jeez. Enemy detected. More like death detected, because you're gonna be dead soon. Oh, way to go me. Man, did you feel that sick burn? I bet you did. I'm shooting down your guns. I hope you don't mind. If you do mind, well, there's nothing I can do. I'm activating my shield right now, because I'm not gonna die. Not like this. I am the man of dreams, and I am just... lasers! The lightning! Why? He threw fire at me. How did I not notice? Oh, I was firing freaking lightning. That's why I didn't notice. Quick note, I want to appreciate what the description of this is. The amount of armor of your ship. Improvement increases the amount of armor of your ship. Straightforward and to the point. I like that. Maybe I should have bought that armor. I hadn't thought it through. It's getting to the point that I've actually memorized where all the enemies are. I just, you know, I wanted to mention that too. Oh jeez, even clicking my resume button is dangerous. Oh jeez, shield please. How do I shield? Oh jeez, it's T, not E. Pushing that button. Pushing for it, let me tell you. Not a good move on my part. It's fine, it's not like I'm taking a whole bunch of damage. It's not like I'm bad at this game or anything, you know, it's like, oh man, I'm just too good. I'm gonna die. My cockiness is gonna get death of me. I don't even have an extra laser. See, before I had an extra laser, and I don't know what happened to it. You will burn, even though you're already on fire. You will burn in the hot hells of hell. I don't know what I said. Shut up, everyone. I know I'm not making much sense, but I don't want to die. Whew! I did it, though. It was me. I did it. Me, the guy. Oh, man. I didn't even buy armor. You see that? You don't need armor. Armor's for weaklings. I want that main weapon, though. If you guys want to see more of this game, and I'm definitely not opposed to it, tell me down in the comments. Let me know. You know, give it a like, and I will know that you want more of this. I personally want more of it, and if you guys want to experience it for yourselves, head down to that description. Follow the link I left there. It'll take you right where you want to be. Your hopes and dreams, that's where you want to be, and that's where that link will take you. Shout out to the Bean of John and Matsuvo. Link to their channels down in the description as well. As always, hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and until next time.
See you guys in the next episode.